Greetings once again from Eastern News 24. I see the bike Nkonye Chikweri Yazelo. Alright, today we'll be bringing to you the latest update on what is happening in the land of Ndibo and the whole entire Biafra land. Alright, in case this is your first time, don't forget to share, and once again, don't forget to subscribe. Alright, this news is according to the Biafran activist Wetala Yabozi, as he quotes. Biko, if I bụ update ka ji maka ya wee bịa ụmụ Igbo and ndị Biafrans geenụ ntị. Isiokwu aji maka ya wee bịa tupu anyị agụrụ na ya bụ headline bụ evil men do go after them. Buru ya n'obi tupu ị na-ege ya bụ ife. Finally, when I mean finally, the brig fall back, suspend APM Oge Nkere for misconduct and abuse of power. Hear the news in details. I'm not going to broke before saying that evil men do go after them. It's a reality. Take it or you leave it. On your maka issue of struggle and when soria. Remember, evil men do must surely come after them. Oguna ko ham no no. Gen ife one night with no boss nketa. Niru akwukwo. Over to you.
Honorable Oge Nkere, APM has been suspended. This is, the message here. And we are going to present to Biafrans today is something that we have been working on this for months.
Okay.
Because I know that some of us will be asking why now, why not before? Because a lot of things has happened already, but it's always better to do something about something that even if it's almost spoiled, you still do something about it and try to, correct it.
But it's too late already.
Our house has been going through serious issues for the past almost 6 months now, because the whole thing started in February, actually, early February. So 6 months, 5 months, 5.5 months. We have been going through serious issue in the house. We thought we could resolve it just in the house without even bringing it to the cabinet. Just the advisory council. We tried everything. It didn't work out. It continued to deteriorate until somebody made it public. A member of the advisory committee made it public. And for some people who will like to blame PRC for not doing what we are doing now, for not doing it 2-3 months, before, we try to repair things inside the house. We don't bring it out. Address issues without coming public, without coming to tell their friends. Because in every house, always misunderstanding, but we don't bring it out to the whole Biafrans or the whole world. First, you try to, settle it amicably within the house. If it doesn't work, then we can take a step further. That's why we are here today. I'm going to present to you today, some of you, if you are surprised, don't feel disappointed that we didn't do it before, because some of you say, oh, a lot of things has, gone astray. No.
I'm not surprised.
The issue of calling this meeting RC, BSC and cabinet is to let you people know that Biafrans are not happy with him. We use every kind of all languages anywhere, the way we all of us in the BSC advisory council, we tried every step. Till now, we've been trying every week. Sometimes we call extra emergency meeting. He won't even come.
That was the same thing Dr. Ngozo Rebeze complained that now for Oge Nkere meeting. Kobia Pu Wasatara account. Oge Nkere may attend meeting now. But on the 4-bar group are now suspended. The same Oge Nkere, the same thing Kafana complained now. Open at these people, group of elderly men and women, na gather together. Although Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, that time, of the all these things wouldn't have been happening. If I can now.
We try. At the end, the only solution is to put him, to suspend him, because he destroying what we all have suffered. Many of us, we have suffered a lot to bring this, the Biafra struggle to where we are today. And one man cannot just come because he wants everything. He wants to control everything in a government. He wants to be in control of everything. It's not a private business. This is not a family business. This is a government. But our APM, Honorable Oge Nkere, refused to listen. Instead, what he was doing from that February to today is calling people and they're trying to tell them lies. I know many people he called, telling them lies just for them to sympathize with him. Instead of listening to the advices from the members of the council, he refused. He even accused the council that the council that doesn't trust all of them. He said in his own words, let me put it correct the way he said it. When the last time I spoke with him, not the last time actually, before the whole thing went, it went public. He told me that the 9 members of the 90% of the council that they are not honest, that he doesn't trust them. 90%. And then when I brought this issue to the house, let him come and explain why. He said that they should ask me to deny it, but his action shows that he said exactly that 90%. Later he even said that they are saboteurs. He called 90% saboteurs. When I called him, because each time we tried, I always tell the house, when it gets to a level that everybody is already, of course, getting to 200-300 degrees to explode, I said, please, I shut the meeting 2 times. Council meeting 2 times because of our APM. And the members of the council, they were not happy, of course, but I shut the meeting that because let us not explode, because many people were angry.
Which means that he is in support of Oge Nkere. He is secretly backing Oge Nkere up. He knows very well that people were not happy with what Oge Nkere was doing. But whenever they want to explode, he will shut the meeting. Are you getting the logic now? Okay now.
Let me talk to him, please. I tried talking to him each time until the last time I spoke with him, and then he started, insulting me. So I couldn't take it. And then, of course, I responded.
Okay.
And then the next meeting, he didn't come again until quite recently when Sonia Barama decided to go live and tell the whole world that the back Biafra Advisory Council is not respecting our APM. What we agreed, we put it in writing, we put it in memo and sent out to the public. First of all, to the House, and then of course our media took it to the public. So it's public. I'm sure everybody must have seen it. So, considering all these things, I don't want to go. It's a long story because, like I said, this thing started almost 6 months ago. And we've been trying to fix it, we couldn't. Because every time, even the main issue about the account, there was a time we all agreed, including Oge, the APM himself, including him. He agreed that we must have a new account because the main problem here is account. Even though he's adding other things that we are not respecting him, forgetting that first of all, you have to respect yourself, respect others for them to pay you back. But he has no respect for anybody. He said it over and over to me that he is APM, therefore everybody must respect him.
Okay.
But you are APM, you want everybody to respect.
The same system Nigerian operate, exactly the same system of government in Nigeria. See, let's quickly go to the main suspension letter. Let's go to the main suspension letter, my people. Be sharing this video, people.
I will be reading, and you will be following. Conflict Resolution Committee, CRC, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, July 3, 2025. Notice of 4-month suspension for acting Prime Minister Honorable Oge Nkere. Per section 4.6 of the Brigi bylaws, the Brigi CLC has evaluated several complaints of abuse of power made against you, the Brigi Acting Prime Minister APM, Honorable Oge Nkere, as well as your public presentations, speeches, remarks, and countenances on a wide range of platforms in which you had acted in manners that brought disrepute to the office of the APM. You have presented to Biafrans with insults, intimidation, and threats in violation of our code of conduct as outlined in sections 2.8, 2.12, and 2.14 of our bylaws. For historical context, the CRC had, in a letter dated June 14th, 2025, communicated many of these issues to you, including your creation of regional government in the homeland, which is not contained in the Biafra Charter and which the Brigi Prime Minister Honorable Ekpa Simon Joko had vehemently opposed previously. The CRC asked you to respond to the issues within 3 days, which had come and gone without a response from you. Also, for similar or related issues, the Brigi European liaison representatives on June 19, 2025, independently gave a vote of no confidence on your performance as the APM. As on many other occasions, we had tried to provide constructive criticisms to help you improve, but you end up making such individuals and offices your enemy, indicating that you are resistant to change, you are incapable of change, or you have a different agenda than our desire for freedom. Since after the CRC wrote you on these matters and the Brigi European liaison representatives vote of no confidence, you have doubled down and intensified your blackmailing and threatening of our people, including threatening officials to resign. You abstained from important meetings where you could engage in discussions about Brigi priorities and activities, but you go behind reaching people individually, misrepresenting the facts and claiming victimhood to attract sympathy, despite the fact that you are the one victimizing others. You have shown no ability to unite, but rather engage in dangerous, divisive rhetorics that put our lives and safety in danger, invariably questioning the motives for our agitation for freedom. Your rhetoric is not consistent with the promises our Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Joko, had made to Biafrans, and neither is it consistent with the knowledge economy we anticipate to build in our country. As if the chaos you have caused within Brigi family is not enough, on July 1st, 2025, you threatened Honorable Azubuike Nwaide to remove the new account link from the Brigi website. Note that the changes were authorized by BAC, and on June 28, 2025, the CRC, in a meeting that you attended and in your presence, validated the addition of the new account to the website. Also, on July 1st, 2025, you were formally accused of appointing yourself and Honorable Ruby Nnadi, President and Secretary of Brigi, respectively, without the knowledge or approval of Brigi Board of Directors. These present corrupt behaviors violate sections 2.8, 2.12, and 2.14 of the Brigi bylaws and cannot be tolerated by Biafrans. Equally concerning is your attempt to dislocate Brigi from its structure, subvert the charter and bylaws, as well as pursuing priorities that will neither bring our freedom nor advance it, but endear a system in perpetuity to collect money from our people without practical outcomes. We appreciate the sacrifices and contributions you have made in our liberation efforts. However, your tendency to demean, disrespect, insult, manipulate, and threaten people is collectively depressing participation and is having severe adverse effects on our progress. Most importantly, your maneuvers to subvert or disrupt our governance structure clearly constitute treasonable acts that require expulsion as stipulated in the bylaw section 2.12. With all this, you have met the criteria for expulsion. However, due to consideration to certain sensitive issues, the CRC will not impose expulsion at this time. As a result, for the good of our liberation and for the good of our people, the CRC, in accordance with our bylaws, in a meeting held on Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025, voted to suspend you as the Briggy APM for 4 months, effective immediately from Thursday, July 3, 2025. Our freedom will come when we demonstrate to the world that we are a society that is cohesive and desirous and striving to institute the rule of law, which we can easily demonstrate by obeying our charter and bylaws. Blackmailing and threatening people, which are the hallmarks of Oge Nkere, will not take us there. With this suspension, you must cease to function as the APM. All Briggy officials are advised to discontinue official contacts with you as the APM. Also, the Briggy attorney Aman Dabiri and lobbyist Moran Global are copied. We are aware of the anxiety this action will cause, but doing nothing at this juncture is not an option. Biafrans are assured that Briggy will act in the best interest of our people. Our conduct must be based on our founding documents and must not be based on the whims and caprices of the impulsive instincts of an individual, man or woman. The business of running the affairs of Briggy will return to a governing council or back, where issues pertaining to Biafra will be properly discussed and
ndị be anyị ngwadalụ niile nụ dịka unu si wee na-esola n'iru akwụkwọ n'ihe nke anyị na-eme na Eastern News 24. Ka efi were ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile nụ n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Ka efi wee ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife drọpụrụ ife iche n'ụdị nke gị ngwa nke mesịa na ụmụnne m.